See this guy? This is Paul Davies. He's a physicist at Arizona State University. He's an agnostic, meaning he goes, I don't know whether God exists or not. But in 2006, he wrote an article in the New York Times. And by the way, as Cal Thomas says, every morning I read the New York Times and the Bible just to see what both sides are doing. Is there any water over there? Can you bring the water up? Anyway, this article, Taking Science on Faith, he was basically asking the question, why are there orderly natural laws? And here's what he said. Thanks, David. Here's what he said in the article. Scientists take the orderly laws of physics on faith, and that those laws are all expressed as tidy mathematical relationships. Think of it. Did you ever ask yourself, why is the world so well described by mathematics? Because there's a mind behind it. This world is rational because it's the product of rationality, a mind. He went on, Davies did in the article, to say this. Over the years, I've often asked my physicist colleagues why the laws of physics are what they are. The answers vary from, that's not a scientific question, to nobody knows. The favorite reply is, there is no reason they are what they are, they just are. And stop asking the question. In fact, Davies said this. After he posted this article in the New York Times, his email box was filled with vitriol from atheists. Why are you doing this, Paul? Stop asking that question. Because there is no answer for it from a materialistic perspective. If there are orderly laws of nature, there must be a lawgiver. If there's laws, there must be a lawgiver. In fact, science requires a goal-directed universe. Science requires nature to be goal-directed. Why do the planets reliably orbit the sun? Why don't they do herky-jerky things? Why don't they stop, spend a little time here, then go this way or that way? Or why are they so orderly and consistent? Because they're being governed by orderly laws of nature. You say, Frank, gravity does this. Yeah, but what's making gravity do what it does? Consistently and repeatedly. You look at a beautiful tree, an oak tree. Where did this oak tree come from? It came from an acorn. But why does an acorn, if it's properly nourished, always become an oak tree? Why doesn't it become an elm tree? Why doesn't it become a birch tree? Why doesn't it become a seahorse? Why does it always become an oak tree? Because it's goal-directed to become an oak tree. Now, is an acorn conscious? Is it thinking, I got to become an oak tree? Don't get me off track. No, it's unconscious. Why is it doing this? Because it's programmed to do this. There's an external intellect directing it. I mean, if it doesn't have its own mind, there's an external mind directing it.